Advice and information I got from watching YouTube that I turned into action. So, not just interesting things, but things that I changed my retirement investing, my retirement lifestyle. I changed something about my life from watching YouTube. So recently I made a video on, and I'll link it, it'll be the last thing at the very end of this video, where it was on advice that I ignore from YouTube or that I don't take. So I thought to balance that out, I put in things that I learned from YouTube University. YouTube University. I like calling it that. So these are in no particular order, but these were a big deal. These aren't just, just interesting tidbits to put in the back of my mind. Number one, I got 10 of these. Number one is nutrition, disease, and exercise. I've always exercised, but I learned about HIIT training, high intensity interval training. It's helped me a lot. Instead of going on a 1 hour run, I do a series of sprints, getting my heart rate up to maybe 85%, and then resting. So HIIT training, look that up if you're interested. A lot of benefits. It has helped greatly with my blood pressure and control of weight, and I enjoy doing it. So that's on exercise, but nutrition, one ingredient foods. I avoid sugar, I avoid carbs, avoid processed foods. Avoid is probably too soft of a term. I really run the other way. I also do intermittent fasting. I really don't eat anything from 5 p.m. till 11 a.m. every day. And if you think that's hard to do, it's probably because you're not eating one ingredient, densely compact, nutritious food. Heart disease, dementia, even cancer can be related to the food choices. There's a lot of information coming out, and it's against the norm of what you've been taught. The food pyramid, it's really against that. It's more of an elimination diet than anything else. You eliminate certain things from your lifestyle. Channels I like, and I will put these in the notes, but Dr. Eric Westman, Dr. Sten Ekberg, Dr. Peter Attia, Dr. Shawn Baker, Dr. Betty Gillaspy. I'm not sure why I'm having problems reading here. I don't have my glasses on, that's why. Dr. Antony Chaffee, Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Jason Fung, and Lillie Kane. Only one on there is not a doctor, but I enjoy listening to her. She's a nutrition coach. But I've learned so much and changed my lifestyle immensely because of YouTube University here with nutrition and disease and learning about insulin resistance, learning about metabolic health. Second thing, somewhat embarrassed to say, 5.5 years into my retirement, sequence of return risk. I didn't understand it at all. I've heard the term, but didn't understand it at all. And what can you employ? What strategy will you use to avoid sequence of return risk? I learned by watching Morningstar and Christine Benz on there. You may like her. She taught me about buckets, and that's the system that I employ. Other techniques out there, but you could just do the 4% rule, but I like buckets. I'm very confident in my buckets, and they give me a lot of peace of mind and pretty good returns. So number 3, new retirement software. How to build a plan beyond spreadsheets. How to go beyond creating your own spreadsheets and the advantages of that. Not only the advantages from having your work checked, but it's looking at it in a different way. Also much more graphical. I can create graphs, but they do a great job with graphs. Why would I? I found that through Rob Berger's website, Berger. And if you're not watching Rob Berger on investments, you're missing out. He's the best. So new retirement software. I talk about it all the time, use it all the time, was using it today. So all these are actions that I've taken from watching YouTube, not just interesting, okay? Number 4, making a YouTube channel. I never dreamed of making a YouTube channel when I retired. It wasn't even on my radar as a thought. But Josh Scanlon of Heritage Wealth Financial, he produced a channel, and he's kind of always encouraged people to go ahead, try. He does no editing. He's just talking about his experience, and he's very well read, and he reads articles and has his take on them. So helped me with no editing of videos. I make there's one take. I try to be unique, be different than everybody else out there, and I try to focus on where I'm an expert. I'm an expert on my life, is what I say is, and my retirement journey is mine, so nobody knows it better than myself. So another action, number 5, is Roth conversions. I've heard about Roth conversions. I knew it was something I needed to consider, but didn't really take it extremely seriously until I listened to channels like Safeguard Wealth Management. I think he does the best for me, and for me learning it. Many more details, confidence that I was doing the right thing, and it's all about tax bracket. Paying taxes now versus paying taxes later. If it's the same tax bracket, doesn't matter. It's what do you think your tax brackets are going to be in retirement at RMD time. And I can't remember the guy's name there, but Safeguard Wealth does a phenomenal job helping me know that I'm doing the right thing. And I've been making Roth conversions for a few years now. Number 6 thing that I'm taking action on based on YouTube is how to buy bonds. I never bought bonds before. I'm buying bonds now. I bought some I-bonds. I've used treasury.gov. I've used Fidelity. I don't know who to give credit to that for. That was a series of 5 or 6 people I looked at how to buy bonds. You just type in how to buy bonds on YouTube. Number 7 is I opened up a Fidelity account. Rob Berger and others do analysis on should you go to Vanguard, should you go to Schwab, should you go to Fidelity, and from a lot of input and my experience talking with others, I selected Fidelity and have a lot of my bucket 1 assets in a Fidelity account. So action I took. Number 8 is how to invest with confidence and the confidence to do it yourself. As you know, I don't pay a financial advisor. I don't have full assets under management. I have access to a certified financial planner, but it's not the full Monty. It's not the full thing. But that confidence, I credit to watching Rob Berger, Ben Felix, and Heritage Wealth, amongst a lot of others, but those people came to the top. And number 9, where do I get the best market analysis? When I want to step back and watch what's happening at the market, I love Fisher Investments. Ken Fisher does a good job of saying, well, this time's not different. This happened in 68, happened in 72, happened in 56. He'll go back and look at history of bear markets and bull markets and presidential elections. And, it's just the national debt, and he'll just, zoom out and give that history. I love Ken Fisher's perspective. Don't panic. 2 other people. One is Minority Mindset. And then the other one is Andre J, last name is Jikh. Again, I'll copy these in the notes. But I think these 3 just really give a non-emotional, zoomed out view of the market that keeps me calm, making, stay the course, stay with my plan. I don't even make minor tweaks to my plan. At least I haven't in a couple of years. And number 10, and this is kind of an honorable mention category, just general information around everything that is retirement, investing, lifestyle, taxes, expenses, asset location, diversification, Social Security, long-term care, and case studies. I love James Canole's channel, Devin, Carrol, Dion Talks Money, Ben Felix, he's out of Canada, Graham Stephan, I like him, The Money Guys, Retire Early on 500K with my buddy Dewayne, Holy Schmidt, and Heritage Wealth. Those are the channels that I listen to, and at least 9 of these I've taken actions because I've watched their channel. There's other channels I watch for entertainment, but these are the ones I thought I would single out and say thank you to. So what did you learn from YouTube University? What are your favorite channels that you've actually turned into action? Not just interesting, but you've turned them into actions. Let me know in the comments. Let's Joe out.